everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, episodes 17 and 18 of Scrubs Season 3. I've actually been smashing this season out relatively quickly, which has been awesome. I do try and keep things as consistent as possible for you guys. Yeah, especially coming into December, just trying to have everything like set out nicely so that I don't have to worry while I'm on holidays. But anyways, welcome back. So in the last episodes, we had Jordan and Perry still kind of dealing with a lot of grief after Benji's passing. And I remember saying in the beginning of that recording that I kind of wanted them to be, I wanted the episodes to be really fun and uplifting, but you know, after editing and kind of having a bit more time to sit on it, I am glad that they didn't just completely ignore the grieving process. I think that that was smart to still show that they were still dealing, because you don't get over losing people immediately. Like, you never get over it really, you just kind of learn to live with it. So yeah, upon further reflection, I do think that that was the right call. I do also think that the episode that followed, I think it was called My Butterfly, was a good episode to follow it. Just in showing like the what if and having the person still pass away at the end was really smart. It kind of showed that even in the episode beforehand, if Perry hadn't left the hospital, Benji probably still would have died. So I did think that they placed those episodes well. So yeah, I know I said, I wanted the last two episodes to be laugh out loud, knock me on my feet funny, but in hindsight, they were two very well placed episodes. I don't think that you could have put those two episodes anywhere else in the season. So maybe these two episodes will be the laugh out loud, knock me off my feet funny. We will see. But anyways, let's get into episode 17, which is called My Moment of Untruth.
I get that you and Carla have been hanging out a lot, but pretending you're gonna steal her from me makes you seem sad, pathetic, and very lonely.
Your woman wants me so bad, we've developed our own little shorthand.
Okay, I would never say this to anyone, regardless. It's just weird.
How was Mardi Gras night?
Ooh.
More beads, damn it! Come on!
Fine.
Actually love Mardi Gras. I remember I was in, where were we? I think we were in New Orleans, and they were throwing beads from like a parade, and one that legit hit my dinner plate. Like, it flew into the restaurant that I was eating at. That was kind of annoying, but they're fun. I just prefer not to have them in my food.
Cloveritol is a drug? No, honestly, Bob, here I was under the impression that it was a travel agency, what with all the free golf trips they've gone ahead and sent you on.
What did the research for Cloveritol say, sir?
When life's not fair at all, use Cloveritol.
Check out Barbie Body Slamming.
Body slam.
Spent the last 3 years in this hospital getting pushed around because I'm little Barbie from Connecticut. But there is a new toy in town, and her name is Bitch Slap Barbie from Connecticut.
You went ahead and accidentally gave the patient over in bed 4 2 medications that I guarantee you are going to make her nauseous.
I don't need you.
Ew, that sound.
God.
I don't think I knew that Elliot was from Connecticut.
A bit of a burden. Get back to me.
You want my fiance? Just go ahead and take her, because she's been nagging the crap out of me. Pick up your socks, wash your dishes, stop whispering booyah to JD in the morning after we have sex.
You should do all of those things, probably.
There is no way in hell that she will ever be able to bust my damn!
Ooh, that ass warrants the Batman sound effect salute!
Pow!
Zap!
Turk, how come every time I turn around, you're checking out some woman's you-know-what?
Tushy parts?
Thanks for having my back.
Tushy parts.
When you work in a hospital, you can count on an ever-changing roster of new faces.
If any of you are interested in following in the philanthropic footsteps of Dr. Ramirez, offered to answer any of your questions.
Sometimes a new face will just outright
Didn't
surprise
recognize
you.
him.
Just waiting for my brother to get off work.
My name's Roscoe.
Why is he doing that?
I think he gets bored.
So I'm supposed to marry someone who's gonna stare at women for the rest of my life? See, he likes it when I do it in front of him.
That's good, isn't it? That's because every time Estelle's working, she puts extra croutons into the stuffing.
Excuse me, I am talking about that man's ass.
Is it Dr. Ramirez?
Baby, probably works out.
Carla?
Ron.
Oh, is it an X?
Mr. Thompson, we've got your fever down, but how's the pain in your abdomen?
Practically gone.
Really? Huh. Now, I suspect you've got pancreatitis, so we're gonna run some LFTs and do an ultrasound, but in the meantime, I am going to prescribe you something for your pain.
It's my mom is bringing by the kids later, and I figure there should be at least one sober adult in the room.
He's being serious. Yeah.
You're drunk.
Oh, sorry.
Stop it.
Stop!
Steve took a year off to take care of his parents, and while he was gone, Sherry started seeing Dr. Harding.
No.
Really?
Yes. But that summer, they took a river rafting trip through the Grand Canyon, and they both drowned.
Oh my god.
So everybody treating you okay?
Yeah. You know, the nurse that does the sponge baths wouldn't be shocked if she's killed before. Hey, sunshine.
Why don't you just calm your ass down?
I cannot figure out why this guy is in so much pain.
Did you run a DUH test?
What's a DUH?
Duh. The guy is a drug addict trying to score painkillers. I hate to question your 3 years of wisdom, but your pain guy is just like a million other drug addicts who walk into hospitals every year just so they can get a fix. Would you like to go out on a limb, sign him in, keep him overnight?
You know, Dr. Cox, you think that you have seen it all.
I wonder if he's gonna get showed up this episode.
You haven't done me.
Give her a second there, gang.
That didn't come out right.
Go!
Hey, have you guys seen my twin brother? I asked you a question.
I love that JD was just like, I think he's just bored. Because this is so much effort to just to mess with someone. Oh, he's fine. I thought maybe he's gonna get injured and be admitted, and they're gonna go looking for him.
Hey, any sign of my brother, the janitor?
Dude, there is no way that we'll ever believe this one.
Hey, Carla, after you check Mr. Rook's IV in room 310, can you zip down to the cafeteria and flirt more with Dr. Hotbutt?
Fine. So I was flirting with him a little.
Hey, Carla. I was wondering if you wanted to grab dinner with me tonight.
Laverne, did you pull up Mr. Thompson's old charts?
He was here like 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
He just took the drugs and bolted?
No, he took some towels, too.
Frick.
So what do you say?
No, I'm engaged.
Sure, that sounds great.
I'm sorry, what? What the hell just happened?
I don't know. He asked me out to dinner, and I said yes. It just came out.
Shame!
Woman,
Not just some guy, JD. He's my what-if guy.
no, pull your head in.
If I go out with him and I feel nothing, you know how confident I'll feel about Turk?
No, I want you to go. You know what that means? That she's a sorceress. Then you won't mind if I tell Turk?
If you have to, go ahead. But then I'll know that we're not as close as I thought.
I feel like maybe Turk's gonna be upset with JD this episode. Because he's gonna find out that he knew. that Carla said yes. Is my guess.
I have to say, with Dr. Reed here, I know we're finally going to get to the bottom of things. She is one terrific doctor.
Well, this is nice. After all these...
Girl, this is so crossing a line.
Where do you want to sit?
How about here?
Oh, okay. Is she imagining this? I hope it doesn't get to the point where she actually does go to dinner, because it's crossing a line.
Hey, fellas, guess what's on? A little show that I like to call Indisputable Evidence. Hey, brother, why don't you enjoy this nice pen set that I got for you? Check it out. Take your time.
Jesus.
Approach it slowly.
Troy's eyes.
Hey, wow, thanks, bro.
Like, they just followed him around. That was so funny.
Around the world travels. Put her there, man. All right. Do a good job around here.
Oh, God. That was so bad. It was so funny.
Oh, great. You're getting medication for your pain patient. But say, why stop there? How's about we load up our fanny packs with happy pills? Fistfuls of them right at drug addicts, and it'll be like a big happy parade.
I just saw Mr. Thompson writhing in pain, and he had no idea that I was watching him. But you probably don't care.
I don't know, you guys. Dr. Cox is normally right, but I don't know.
What's up?
Look, I've been thinking about this whole Carla nagging me thing, right? And I know it's coming from a good place because, well, let's face it, the woman lives and dies for me.
More wine?
Oh, God, yes.
So I'm supposed to marry...
She's on a date.
Hand me that.
Here you go.
So you and that girl Kelly finally...
I always used to think you were the sweetest girl on earth.
Nag, 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 nag. You see how Carla is lately?
Oh my God. I don't know what to think about this.
Beads. Keep me strong.
What?
Nothing.
I'm so glad...
Oh my God, they're sharing a dessert. This is so bad. Are they gonna break up? No, surely not.
I'm getting married April 24th.
So then our plans would totally interfere with your honeymoon.
A little bit.
Excited about it?
I'm so excited.
I really don't like that she went on the date.
Oh.
There's just one little problem.
Oh my God, just give me the drugs, okay? I refused painkillers. I did the "you're the greatest doctor" bit, which I know you loved. Then somewhere between
Okay, Dr. Cox is right again.
writhing in pain, but I don't know if you're watching me thing. So please, or pretty please, or however you want me to say it, doctor, why don't you say it? Why don't you say it? Why don't you tell me what the problem is and say it?
I was gonna say that my pen doesn't work and needed a new one to write out your dosage.
Oh.
See ya.
I felt nothing for him. How cool is that?
I had a dream just like this, except I had a saddle on my back.
I'm gonna go tell Turk.
Oh, that's great. She's gonna go... Wait, what?
I don't like this.
I don't think Turk's gonna be as excited about your big date as you are, all right? He definitely won't love the fact that I knew about it. So just tell him in 5 years.
You did what?
Is that actually gonna come to pass in 5 years? Like in season 8?
Gotta go.
Damn beads.
Hey, darling.
And when these elevator doors open, you'll see. He's gonna be staring right at you two guys. Okay, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. This amount of time and effort, so let's just call it a draw.
Hell no! You lost. Live with it.
Oh, that's funny.
You're always right.
I know, but it is still so nice to hear it.
How did you know that he was lying?
Have a look at who the last doctor was to give Thompson drugs?
It was him, obviously.
You?
Woo-hoo.
Sometimes losing is a good thing. Like, for instance, when you lose your insecurities about the guy you're marrying, which makes it a whole lot easier to cut him some slack once in a while.
Cutting up your napkin.
You can never underestimate how the smallest gesture can make everything better. You know, for a minute there, I actually thought you had a twin brother.
Really? So when my twin brother was here?
Stop it.
Too much.
Oh, damn, that was a great episode. I think that's the best episode in a while, to be honest. I loved that episode. That was awesome. I think the whole twin brother thing was hilarious, and just how he was like trying so hard to like stick to it even up until the very last scene. That was great. I love it. It's just like it's a real love-hate relationship between JD and the janitor, and then like having Turk kind of be involved now as well is really funny. Yeah, I thought that maybe the way Dr. Cox was kind of talking about himself this episode, when he was like looking up and going, God, sometimes my brilliance is a burden. I thought maybe he's gonna be wrong this episode. Maybe they're gonna mix it up. But yeah, he knows his stuff, so I should just trust him now, I guess. The Carla and Dr. Ramirez thing was really uncomfortable, I think, personally. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Turk's a bit dumb sometimes. Like, obviously people are gonna notice other people outside of their relationships, but like the turning and directly staring at it, I mean, that was a lot. So like, I get it. I get Carla's frustration, but then she went on a date. That was a date. They shared a dessert. Surely I'm not the only one who's like, oh my God, what is she doing? Right? Anyways, did Elliot say she was from Connecticut? What's Connecticut famous for, guys? Anything? Anyone know? Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm always curious, but I never really ask. Yeah, guys, I do actually notice when Ted is not present because I love him, as you guys know. So that was the only downer to this episode, I think. I loved it overall. I laughed out loud, so that's exactly what I wanted out of today's recording. But anyways, let's just get into the next episode, which is called His Story 2.
Dr. Cox has hand-selected me to help him on a research project. Hey, research buddy!
We're 4 seconds in, and I'm already regretting my decision.
Things Jordan says during sex. They're the charts you wanted, plus patient history charts from the last 10 years, which yours truly stayed up all night organizing not only chronologically, but by severity of condition.
Well, there goes that.
I've been getting my hair cut by my barber, Big Frank, for 17 years now. Is it because his prices have remained the same? No. Because unlike you, he does just exactly what I tell him to do. You see, since you've already broken that dictum, you're out.
No, but wait. Besides, where are you going to find somebody else?
ATTP? They killed my father.
You're in.
It is going to be so amazing working on the disease. It tore my family apart.
Hey, Laverne, what would you give me if I get this jelly bean into your cleavage?
A concussion.
Hey, look at Laverne. Love the curls.
You get to be the clown in pediatrics.
Hey, that old clown was really good, so you got some really big shoes to fill. Damn it, I'm funny.
Dude, my tongue is totally dry. How many more of these wedding invites do I have to lick?
Use a glue stick.
Thanks to Dr. Cox, I've got nothing to do. Nothing to talk about. No stories to tell.
From the moment I woke up this morning, I
love it when this happens.
Thank God she thinks that hot chick Tina I invited is my cousin.
Oh, and by the way, don't think for a second that your cousin Tina's gonna be sitting at our table.
Use it to your advantage. Make me a grilled cheese sandwich, woman.
Make it yourself.
Once you drop those suckers in, there's no turning back. Say goodbye to being single.
Come here, and I'll tell you a secret that'll make you feel better. Come here.
Can't believe you've been in New Zealand for 5 months.
I can't believe you still haven't figured out the time difference. It's 4 a.m. here.
I even miss that weird way you sleep with your eyes open.
Dr. Turk, this is Brian. You'll be assisting me on his tumor debulking this afternoon.
Bri, you, my friend, have just won the lottery. If there was a surgeon award show around here, it'd be called the Turkeys.
I actually love that.
I'm sorry, but if you act like a cartoon character in front of one of our patients again, I'm going to spend the next 10 years introducing you as the guy who sponges off my forehead. Dr. Turk is going to take you back to your room.
That was glorious.
Okay.
I love that scene so much.
What are you doing here? I thought you had like 2 days off.
Had to pick up a mouth guard from oral surgery.
I was just given 12 new admits, and now there's no way that I can be a clown for the kids today.
What's this episode called again? 2.
Mrs. Bell, your EKG showed a slight irregularity, but nothing too serious.
Maybe when my husband hears that, he'll stop worrying, go home and get some rest.
Hey, honey.
Oh, and this must be your hobbit. I mean, husband. I would do Frodo. And he's short, too.
Actually, a great series that I just finished, guys. Check it out in the movie reaction playlist.
Attending a hospital administrator's luncheon this afternoon. I would love for you to join me.
Not so fast there, Bob. You forgot to affix the warning label to your forehead.
Check out Cox and Kelso fighting over Dr. New Girl.
Bobby, give me no, she's coming with me. You let go. Let go.
I do really love it when we get the inner monologue from other characters. And because I've got a terrible memory, I'm assuming that there was an episode called His Story. And it was...
Nurse Espinoza, would you mind getting me some sugar stat?
Why, yes, doctor.
Ew. You're at work.
Did you two just meet?
No, we're getting married.
Yep, the invitations went out today.
Yes! You know they did, baby.
I could never get a girl like that.
Why?
Well, girls don't usually go for the piano-playing power geek. Yeah, I got a scholarship to Juilliard.
Aw, good on you, brother.
Girls love the artsy type. You'll be getting more tail than you know what to do with.
Oh, okay.
Tail is sex, Brian.
Oh, awesome.
Has anyone seen Dr. Kelso?
I remember having a conversation with you about this very subject. Never do anything with him, pure evil, ringing any bells.
Prairie people usually don't stop caring about what you have to say till after they've been here a few months. Oh, no, he didn't.
Aww. Okay. Yeah, you burned that bridge.
How'd I end up with him?
Well, how did you know that Mr. Bell was the right guy for you?
Kurt was the one that was always there for me. That's who you want. The guy who shows up when you need him, without having to ask.
I'm the type of clown that likes to wear tight pants.
But the other clown has baggy pants.
Hello, old friend.
Who is it?
Janitor.
Oh, is it?
And the way Dr. Miller stares makes me all itchy.
I didn't recognize him by his voice.
Please feel free to drift off. Although there is a lot of bleeding.
You lacerated the brachial artery. Move out of the way. You should consider yourself lucky. Instead of losing his arm, he'll just have some nerve damage and limited use of his right hand. It could have been a lot worse.
He's a concert pianist. Just go in there and get it over with. Hey, bye. What's the happy haps?
My hand is feeling really weird.
Apparently there were some complications. Ah, you big chicken.
Well, now,
Just own up to it.
are those new scrubs, or is it the fact?
Although, you know, that's if somebody loses their livelihood. Get the nerves.
Publicity is good for the hospital. Plus, pictures of us together lend credence to the rumors that you and I are having a fling. The point is, Cox just wants you on his side.
Fine, maybe he's right.
Please get out of here.
Look, you're in with Kelso now.
Get out of the OR.
Thing.
Dr. Miller, would you care?
Oh my god, you children, leave her alone.
Raise your hand if you like your eels.
You're a horrible clown.
Save it for the post-show lurch.
Lurch.
I think what Angry Disturbed Clown is
Angry Disturbed Clown. Oh,
Dr. Dorian? Okay, let's take a little break, kids. Duck, duck, eel.
He actually looks great, even though he's like a sad clown.
Since I'm still kind of new at this, I was hoping you could do it.
So you steal my research project, and now you want me to do your dirty work?
Dr. Cox told me if you said that to say, "That's right, Melinda."
Babe, I never screwed up a kid's life before. I mean, I've had minor slip-ups.
You took responsibility for your actions, right?
No, I didn't. Yes, I did.
JD, what are you doing?
Oh, just breaking some bad news.
You were a clown for me?
The show must go on.
Oh god, is she gonna break up with Sean?
Christopher. You only call me Christopher when you're mad or when...
She found the invites.
Come, let's take a walk.
Oh, this is bad. Okay, what did I do? I've been known to leave my toenail clippings on her throw pillow.
Ew.
Toilet seat down last night and she bruised her butt. Wow, why is she marrying me? Marrying me? Oh God, she knows I haven't mailed the invites.
I thought you might want to talk to Brian before you went home.
How'd you know?
Who are you talking to? Get in there.
Okay.
Ah, there's my dinner buddy. Shall we head out?
Oh, no, I'm not going. I have a date.
Why
are you smiling?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just glad you wound up in my camp.
Oh my god, his smile was so cute.
You try and paint Dr. Kelso as this jackass who turns on people who don't do his bidding. When you were ready to write me off...
Yeah. Hypocrite.
Feel free to watch me leave.
It's weird. Just by the simple act of pushing me to do the right thing, I remembered why Carla's the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Oh, man, what a long day. Awesome, Judge Dredd is starting.
Maybe Sean will walk back in.
Can I get the judge, please?
Fine. I'll get it.
Ew, don't do that.
What the hell is she doing? It's the judge.
No.
Richard Wagner's letters to his lover Matilda.
It's a mystery how one woman can drive you crazy over and over again. In the end, you have to trust that the perfect woman will always lead you in the right direction.
So did you ever get the guts to mail the invitation?
That just happened.
You were a clown for me. You were there when I needed you without me even having to ask.
Knock knock.
Sean?
Oh my god, when did you get back from New Zealand?
Something in your voice told me that you needed me, so I decided to show up.
pussies.
%98 of this episode was really good. Again. Again, no Ted. No Todd either. No Jordan. A few people missing, actually, these 2 episodes. Happy to see Scott Foley back, but really, really disappointed for him. I'm going to try and put aside my frustration so that I can talk about other things. I'm just going to put JD and Elliot aside as characters for this episode because I cannot deal with what happened in those last 2 minutes. I won't be able to emotionally regulate myself to say anything about it. So, other things. Yeah, the janitor looked so good as a clown. Like, I really appreciated his look, his aesthetic as a sad clown was really funny looking at him standing next to JD's clown. I really liked it. I thought it was a great look, and I didn't recognize him at all, until JD said the janitor. So I didn't recognize his voice, but he might have changed it while he was in costume. I was mad at the beginning when JD wouldn't own up to his mistake with the kid, with Bri, but he came around with a push from Carla. So those 2 are really good together. And I know I say a lot about Carla getting jealous or Turk being, very obvious towards other women, I guess, but at the end of the day, they're each other's person, so either they can deal with it or they can't. I guess that's up to them as people. Oh my god, I'm talking about them like I know them personally. Anyways, I loved the Lord of the Ring reference because that's kind of the first one I've heard after having seen the movies. That's the first Lord of the Rings reference that I've been I know what they're talking about now. But anyways, that was cool. I did really like the banter between Dr. Cox and the lady surgeon, whose name I can't remember, and Dr. Kelso. I thought that was a funny storyline to follow this particular episode. But I really loved that we got Turk's perspective. Again, I was going to call it Donald Faison, but yeah, I don't know. I like getting that different perspective occasionally. It keeps the show kind of fresh and interesting. But yeah, he must have been around. It must have been around the time that he was doing Scrubs that I saw him first in Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz. That's kind of where I knew Donald Faison from, and then he had a random cameo in Pitch Perfect too, but I knew him from that before I would have known who he was from Scrubs. But anyways, I think, yeah, 98% great episode. I'm assuming Scott Foley's not going to be back for long, sadly, but anyways. I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future Scrubs reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!